Hello, everyone. A very good morning to all of you. Welcome to Jatadhara Educational Technology. Let's start with our morning maths class. So, children, today we are going to pick up a new topic. I'm sure you all are familiar with this. So, it's about basic shapes. Let's get to know more about the basic shapes. Now, over here, we have this picture. This is a building in Infosys campus, Bangalore. Okay, so you have to tell me. So here we have another picture, which is a similar building at Louvre Museum, Paris, capital city of France, the country. So here, how are these two structures similar? How are these two structures similar? Like what similarity I can see is their shape. Both are in the same shape. They both are pyramid. Do you remember any other place when we talk about pyramid? Do you think of any other shape that, like any other shape that comes to your mind when we talk about pyramid? Yeah, right. Great Pyramid at Giza, which is in Egypt. So all these structures are in shape of pyramid. Now, a pyramid is formed from triangles over here, as you can see. We will discuss more about the basic shapes. These are the triangles. Okay. What is a triangle? What are the properties of triangles? Let's see. So triangle has three sides, 1, 2, 3. It has three angles. Area between the arms, like these are the two arms. In between, it states the angle, right? How far it is, you can say. Three angles and three vertices. Vertices is like the corners. You can also call vertex in singular form. If I talk about one corner, I will say vertex. If I talk about multiple, like more than one, it's vertices, and you can also call vertices as corners. So it has three sides, three angles, three corners. Do you see triangular shapes at home? That's a very obvious question. So there are multiple triangle shapes that we come across in our day-to-day life. So samosa, a snack, right? Then we draw a house like this, roof of the houses, halls. Then here also you can see the same way. See, a tent. Do you know triangle is the strongest shape? That's why the arcs, the towers, the frames are integrated with triangular shapes in them. Here also you can see the triangular shapes, right? Here also. This, over here, then this. So all these are triangular in shape. We will see why triangle is the strongest shape in the upcoming classes. Now, the next shape that we have is squares. What is a square? A square is a plane figure which has four sides, and all the four sides are equal. It has four angles, and again, all the four angles are equal of 90 degrees. They are right angles. Then they have four vertices. Again, four corners. In singular form, if I talk about one, it's corner. Two diagonals, and both of the diagonals are equal, right? Both of the diagonals are equal. Now over here, four sides, all are equal. Four angles, all are equal. Four vertices, all are like four, there are four corners. Two diagonals, both are equal. But do you know that the length of the diagonal is greater than the side of a square? Like whatever is the length of the diagonal, it is greater than the side of the square. I picked that diagonal from inside, kept it straight. So it is a standing line, right? Do you see square? One second. Yeah. Do you see square shaped objects in daily life? So here, yes, we do. A carrom board is square in shape. How many of you know how to play carrom board? I know. It's an amazing game. So next is the square biscuits that we eat, the Crack Jack one, 50/50, some other biscuits, and then watches. We do wear watches that have a square dial. Now, can you tell me what is the time in this clock? Yeah, the hour hand is at 10, the minute hand is after, the time is 10. To play. All right, that's great. Now, the floor tiles that we have, that also is, I can see 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. But that is not it. There are more than 4 squares. The bigger one, we didn't count that. So 1, 2, 3, 4 till here, the small one, and the bigger one is the fifth one. There are 5 squares in this figure. Now, how many squares are there in this figure? So over here, I want you to do this question, but just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 I can see. The bigger one, 10 I can see. Then 11. Then 12. 13. 14. If you see any more squares, let me know in the chat. Okay? All right. Now, in a rectangle, the opposite sides are equal. But if you remember the square, in a square, all the sides are equal. In a rectangle, only the opposite sides are equal, but in a square, all the sides are equal. Okay? 4 angles, all are equal. 4 vertices over here. 2 diagonals, both are equal. Now, there are some Indian flag, 2 parts, 3 parts. Like basically, this is the flag of India, which is rectangular in shape in the ratio of 2:3, you can say. Then the door, the almirah, mobile phones, your notebook, right? Your TV is rectangular in shape. Now, how many of you plant trees? Do you? And if yes, how many trees did you plant till date? Children, it's a good habit of planting trees because nature cures us. Nature prevents us from anything and everything, right? So we should plant more and more trees, afforestation. Now, here it says rainy season is the best time to plant. Yes, it is. Some biscuits are also in rectangle shape. Cupboard, the almirah. Next shape is we have circles. Circle is a figure which is formed by all points at an equal distance on the center. Yeah, so this is the center. If you go from center to any point on the circle, means on any point on the circle outside part, the distance will be equal, right? The distance will be equal. All right. Next, as I said, that middle point is called as the center. Do you see any circular shape objects at home? Yeah, of course, we do see. So, what's the first thing? The clock, the plates, right? Even the watches, then the wheel. What else? Tell me. Yeah. Okay. So here we have the rotis, the chapatis that's circle in shape, right? So there are various objects that are circular in shape, right? And 1 second. Yeah. You know what? Wheel is considered as one of the greatest inventions. Why? Why do we consider wheel as one of the greatest invention of all time? Because human beings on human civilization. It has made the transportation easy. It has made the trade easy and more efficient. You can reach to a particular place within no time, right? Instead of walking. Walking takes a lot of time. But if you have a cart with wheel, then you can move easily, right? It will take very less time. So that is why we say that wheel is, it has impacted the human life, human civilization a lot. Okay. Now, what other objects do you see in circular shape? Bangle, yes. The moon on a full moon night, right? And what else? Look at your surroundings. Your bottle cap, that is also circle in shape. The top of your pencil, circle in shape. What else? Any dish. Okay, let me ask you. Any dish or any eatable item that is circle in shape. Think of it. And I'm sure most of you like it. I can even give you a hint. It's very cheesy with vegetables on it. Yes, it's a pizza. That is also circle in shape. So in short, we can say that shapes are all around us, right? Everything around us is made up of these basic shapes. If you see a table, the top of the table is rectangular in shape. If you see your laptop or your computer or your mobile phone on which you are taking the class, that is also rectangle. The screen is rectangle in shape, right? Then you have your bed, square in shape. Some of you have rectangle shaped beds. Then whatever you look around, the clock that is there on my wall, that is circle in shape. So shapes are all around us. Now, after this video, after this session, what you are supposed to do, you have to list at least 10 objects that are in shape of triangle, like 10 for triangle, 10 for square, 10 for rectangle, and 10 for circle. That means 10, 10, 10, 10, 10 times 4, 40. You have to write about 40 objects, okay, that are circle in shape. So that's your homework. So thank you so much, dear children, for joining the class. Today, we learned about basic shapes. First, we did about triangle, three sides, three corners, and three vertices, like vertices, corner, three sides, three corners, three angles. Then we learned about square. The difference between square and rectangle is in a square, all the sides are equal, but in a rectangle, only the opposite sides are equal, right? And then we learned about circle. Circle is a shape where, like, if you are standing in the center of it, and if you will move to any point on the circle, the distance will be the same. That is why we have called it as center, right? Because that is a middle part. From there, all the distances are equal. All the ways are equal. So that's about the basic shapes. We will continue more about it in the upcoming sessions. So stay tuned, and thank you once again for joining the class. I'll see you super soon. By the time, take care and have fun. Have a good day.